What's going on, everybody? Sharpie360 here, and we're playing more PENKURA today. I'm excited because it's been too long since we've been playing this, and if we remember where we left off last episode, as a bit of a recap, we got to this PCS, this power control system building, and the idea is to basically get this planetary communications array up and running. But in order to do that, we need to get this thing up and running, which requires power from 3 different spots. All right, so we take a look at this console in here. Let's see. We got the planetary communication station that's up and running right now. Power supply is optimal, but we also have to get the Givinx mining settlement and mining site alpha up and running, and that'll be crucial. And I know that this quest can be a little bit buggy, so I'm gonna try and see if we can make sure I get enough saves in there that if we do run into any trouble, I can go back not too far in order to fix it. All right, so let's see here. We need to go back to the Givinx mining settlement, and we need to find this mining site alpha. I think I have an idea of where that is, but if we take a look at the map, it's a very descriptive. Oh yeah, look at that. It opens. I gotta jump out of this song really quick because it is copyrighted. Save. All right, song is over. Now we can resume what we were doing. All right, so we need to head down over to the Givinx mining settlement. If I can open up my map without the menu open, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Over here. Down this way, Givinx mining settlement. And this section of map doesn't have any like defining features, so it's kind of just like blips on the map. And yeah, so we need to head up to the Givinx mining settlement and see if we can get the power turned on. So let's not waste any more time. What time is it? It is 4 o'clock, so we're gonna have to sleep at some point too. Should probably have some hydration while we're at it, just so we don't have to worry about that. I'll have myself a neutrino bar as well. One more to top myself off. Excellent. All right, sweet. Let's get started. And if you find this video entertaining at all, make sure to hit that like button and possibly subscribe, and I'd greatly appreciate that. Sweet. Let's go. Got a bit of a trick. Oh man, look at the wasp man over there. Oh my goodness, they're just hanging out. Oh, there's one right in front of me. He sees me. Haha. There's that little bit of a support base right here that we stopped at before. Does this have a bed in it? No, it's not. It's just a base. Can we, I can't remember. Can we build at this one? No, okay. This one doesn't have a cat. This is just kind of hanging out right here. Let me double check these messages. Yes, okay, so yeah, what we were kind of discovering last episode is that there's a bit of a mishap happening in the mine. They found some sort of massive object or a wall of some sort, ancient alien artifact, and the base leader went in there to try and figure things out and figure out what was going on. He wanted to research it more and basically went nuts and locked everybody inside of there. So now the whole place got evacuated, and we don't really know what's going on after that point. We're still trying to piece all that together and figure out what happened here on PENKURA, but we're getting closer. This has something to do with what's going on inside of Givinx right here. And speaking of which, this is the mining settlement, so let's see if we can figure out how to get the power back on. Remember, there's gonna be all types of spiders around here, so we have to keep our wits about us. We got 526 ammo, 26 out of 30 health. Should be all right. Oh, look at that guy right there. Oh, they're everywhere. They're coming to get me. Need to get that, what is the name of the pistol? I don't remember. Primus 7 or something like that. Oh, I'm not a robot. All right, let's figure out where the power station is here. I don't remember off the top of my head, but maintenance, security. Oh, ow. Let's not stop when there's spiders everywhere. Right over here, I think, maybe. Was this power? This seems like it was power. 1 round left. Snakeums. Where is it? Oh god! We've been in this situation before, trapped in the same room. Oh god! Reload! Ah! He's getting me! Oh crap! Need to heal. Which one's the healies? Impact. There we go. Major regeneration. All right, sweet. Let's open this up and see what's inside. All right. Yeah, so I thought this was on before, but I realized that it said power plant off, 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 off during the playback when I was editing it and stuff. So, all right, let's get this fired up. Actually, before we do that, I probably should save again just in case. Can give you a new save slot. Sharp 4. Sweet. Go. All right, and the third one. Power down. Okay, so that's the power off button. We gotta pull this lever to activate. All right. Generator output 1.1%. We got it running. A little bit of bleed off right there. That's okay. Oh, right. 100%. Oh, there's that song again. All right, we gotta wait. Can't wait for this to be patched out. All right, song is over. We got this one up and running. That's good. What does this say? Anything we need to see? Fuel input? No? Okay, that's the emergency reset. Close that, and that should be good right here. What time is it? It is 8 o'clock. Should probably rest soon, huh? Half fatigue. Sun's gonna be going down here soon, and then it'll be dark, and we won't be able to see what I'm doing with the spiders everywhere. They're gonna get me. All right, let's run up this way and get out of Givinx really quick. I think I have an idea of where Alpha is. Aha, I see it off in the distance. Way over there. Getting the spider monkey flyers. New location discovered. Mining site Alpha. Very good. We did it. We are here. And I think there's going to be a spot where we can post up at here. It's getting dark. Definitely need to sleep. Get some daylight back. This place is rather sizable too. So let's see. Let's check this spot out. Open the door, open the door. Should be a bed in one of these, Sam Westrix. Director Sam Wister. Sam, he's the one who went into the mine and went nuts and trapped everybody in there. Oh my goodness, what kind of logs are we gonna find in this one, I wonder? There's a bed right there we can sleep in. Very good. All right, let's read through some stuff first and go from there. Log 27, just got the latest scan results from the station and I can hardly believe it. Over 49 million units of pollen crystal. That's enough energy to keep a megacity running for a solid decade. In all my years, I've never come across a deposit this massive. To handle it, we're looking at a minimum of 80 workers and a tier 5 extraction base. It's a huge endeavor, but honestly, I'm very excited about it. So yeah, these other logs were just explaining that they have been researching and scanning the area that they're in because they found a big old ore and it led to a bunch of pollen crystals. All right. But alongside the crystal readings, the station picked up an unclassified anomaly below the deposit. Some kind of material it can't penetrate. Composition unknown. The scientists back at the Accord are already clamoring for a sample, but without knowing what they're dealing with, well, let's just say it's a cautious excitement. Whatever's down there, we'll have to dig deep, literally and figuratively. All right. Log 28. We're officially greenlit for a full-scale extraction. The station's sending down 9 cats from the orbit to set up a magnetic rail station, which will connect the base directly to the city. Once that's in place, the first train will bring the heavy equipment in, and we'll start building the extraction base. On a personal note, some of the Kith Jardel crew approached me with a request. They want permission to bring their families from the city here. Since this project's turning into a long-haul mission, normally I'd decline, but these people proved to me they are very skilled and professional. I don't have the heart to say no. I will make sure that their families arrive the moment we created the first personnel quarters. All right, very good. Yeah, there's a couple people that want to bring their families here and stuff like that. Well, did want to bring their families here, but you know, probably not a good idea. All right, we'll take that. Sweet. New Slayer. All right, let's take a look at this base really quick, and then we'll probably crash. To the night. Storage, what do you got in here? Anything good? Ooh, electronic. I'll take the Bellator. Normite ore. We don't really need any of that right now. We're not really doing much base building. All of our bases are in a completely different area of the game, different sector. Oh my goodness. All right, I looked in there. Let's take a look at what else we can find. Hydrogel purificator. Risk analysis. Oh man. Seismic risk analysis. Kenzo something or other. Milnarski. His room has been sealed. He must have had the Calico Tenebrae virus. We got the ore specialist right here. What does this say? Summaries of findings. Yes, this is basically referring to the scans that they're doing in order to find the Poland crystal vein. Drone supervisor. Who are these people? I got a bunch of messages. Oh, drone supervisors. So a couple of side pieces of information that's kind of building the story and the world around the main kind of quests that we're doing and stuff like that. So not super pertinent right now, but we could look at it in a deep dive. Let's see, what do we got here? And these are the people that want to come over here, Natalia and Rio. And we'll just take that stuff, who cares? Magnetic. Casper. Notoriak. I know that guy. Let's see, what does he have to say? Oh geez, message content. Gibberish. Please confirm the successful dispatch of this message and notify me of any delays or issues that may arise. So this is like the coded message that he'd been intercepting, huh? That, well, that Casper was sending and stuff like that, that the other dude intercepted. Can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, but interesting. All right, we'll take this stuff as well. Got that, okay. All right, well, let's sleep, and then we can see about getting the power turned on the spot in the morning. Sleep. Sweet, and we're up. Well rested. Nice. What time is it? We got 3 o'clock in the morning. Of course we do. Medbay this way. It's locked, and it's sealed. Oh god, that's never a good sign if the medbay is locked and sealed. What is in here? Oh, door outside. Door outside. Are there any spiders around here? I don't know, but I think we're gonna have to wait until daytime so I can see a little bit better on what's going on outside. Kind of spooky out here at night, especially with all those shadows in the distance watching us from afar. We do have access to the command center here. Let's take a look at that really quick. Anything good in here? Cat depository. Is there a cat here? Does seem like the power's off in here, so it says power 100%, but we can't get inside of this door. Interesting. All right, well, yeah, let's kick it in here for a minute until morning hits, and then we'll go out and see if we can't get the power turned on. Sweet. All right, just after 7 o'clock in the morning, it should be bright out. Look at that, beautiful. All right, let's take a look outside and see if we can't get the power going for this place and see what that's gonna require. Looks like we got a ton of power banks over here. Hydrogel tanks. I don't think that's gonna be where we need to be though. What about this building over here? Is this even a building or is this just a storage thing? Massive old storage building. Box of sorts. All right. Nope. Got these things over here. Ooh, we got a couple bugs. Metos warriors. Give me that. Nice. Interesting. Where will I find the power station for this place? We got battery power. We got a bunch of turbines right over here. What is this? Raw ore, metal bars. I'll take some. Oh, we don't really have that many, but I'll take them. Enclosure. Encampment. Hey, what's this? Suit armor. Oh, sweet. We can we can charge up our armor. We got some current power generation going on. It looks like we are pretty much full, so that's not gonna be needed right now, but if we did need power, that would have been a good spot to do it. All right, what do we got in here other than the bank? Power flow station, here we go. This switch might be what we need to hit. All right, pull it. This seems to be broken. Without a scan, you can't determine what's wrong with it. Uh-oh. Some broken items, structures, vehicles, or even bots can be repaired using the molecular reconstruction tool. Hey, I got one of those. Let's see, what did I put it on? That 3? Oh, there it is. Is this scanning it? What do I need to switch the mode? Oh yeah. Are we doing it? Without a scan, you can't determine what's wrong with it. Okay, maybe I gotta, do I have to scan it with this first? Detecting major damage. Oh, that's right. We did this with the bot. That's right. Oops, I need to see that, please. Detecting major damage to power or control board, power supply recommendation, replace components. 3 basic electronic repository, 2 batteries, and 1 solid construction component. I might have all that with me. Okay, we only have 1 basic electronic repository. I wonder, can we make those at an MMC? We might have to run back to Givinx, because this place doesn't have any thingies. So we need 3 electronics, 2 batteries, and 1 solid construction component. How many batteries do I got? What do the batteries even look like? I don't even know, I forgot. No batteries, so I'm gonna need 2 more basic electronic repositories and 2 batteries. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that here. I'm gonna have to make that back at least over at Givinx, because there's no power here, and I think we're gonna even need, let me just double check really quick. Let me look at this MMC and see if that runs. Does there's power. Oh, I can't make that here. All right, let's see. Do we have stuff to make that though? Nope, of course not. And what about this? Nope, of course not. Okay, I didn't. Looks like, I don't know. We might have to actually run all the way back to the dying forest. Hit up the monorail, hit up our old base, and make one. Because I don't have that kind of componentry here, and we don't really have any base over here. So yeah, let's do that. We're gonna hit up the dying forest and get our bait, go back to our base, grab some materials, and head back over this way. Let's just skate around this way because we're on a time crunch now. This way. Let's see, which way do we even need to go anyways? Givinx monorail. Okay, yeah, that is the right building. Sweet. Luckily, it's not too far away from the monorail. Oh, look, we're back at the magnetic rail station. Very good, very good. It's so dark in here. Jump on this, go for a ride. Whew, we're back. And we're out of here. Let's see, open this door. Look at this place, it's been too long. All right, so we have a boundary on this map. We can actually see where things are, which is nice. We gotta go all the way down here, Sector 4 base construction site. That's where we need to go. All right, super time, super speed down there. We're gonna go really fast, oh my God. All right, merely just, ooh, hydration level 25%. Well, luckily we're back at base. Merely a hop, skip, and a few paces south, and we are back. We are back. Jeez, look at that sweet connector stuff we got in my storage. It's so wonderful. Can't wait to be able to get around faster. I have a little bit of a vehicle that they're gonna get, maybe, or something, based on what that danger zone says. All right, let's see here. We got my MMC. Don't need that. I just need to make sure I have my materials. So I'm gonna need to grab some refined pollen crystals. Oh, that's not gonna have it in there. What about here? Where did I put that stuff? Not in there neither. Neither's. Oh, maybe in my storage? Nope, there's nothing in storage. I haven't put anything in there yet. We haven't used this place since I really upgraded it because we took off. What about here? All right, right there. Wonderful. All right, let's take a look and see at that recipe really quick. Do we have enough to make them? We need to make 2 batteries. No, we don't have enough. All right, we need refined pollen crystals and solid construction components. I have those. I just need the refined pollen crystals. Which poses a problem, because I don't have any pollen crystals here. The only other place I have that is back at the first base. What do we got here? All right, well here, let's put this blueprint in here since we have that. I'm gonna drop off the organics into the recycler. Get that up and running. All right, let's see. Open this up. Middle mouse button to transfer. That looks like everything. Sweet. All right, let's get that started. Nice. And then on this, did we have the blueprint for that other gun here? Pennar 7? Pennar 7? Yes, we do. What is that gonna take to make? Again, I just want to check, since we're kind of doing a laundry list of stuff right now, might as well just kind of cover all of our bases. Pennar 7. All right, so we'll need an additional electronic repository and an additional battery. So we need to make 3 of each, okay? Let's just queue that list up so we have that ready to go. We need to make some refined pollen crystals when we get back, so that's gonna have to go up here. 3, 3, 3, so we're gonna need quite a bit, huh? And then for the electronic repository, what does that take? 1. Okay, so that one's not, so we're gonna need at least 12. All right, sweet. We get 3 of those. We have 1 or whatever. We'll also check at the other base and see if I have any additional. I think I have more electronic repository pieces, but we'll just have to see what's up. All right, let's go. We have to run back to our other base. Super speed. You know, now that I think about it, there's probably some pollen crystals hiding up around the area in the other sector that we were at that we need them in. But, oh well. We're already here. We're committed. Research and communications. Here's that cave. We haven't been here in a hot minute. I'm gonna just flash through here really quick. We're almost back. Ooh, it's windy over here. Dang, son. All right, excellent. Home sweet home. Our true base. Though we don't have access to most of the modules in, but hey, it works. All right, let's take a look at my storage really quick in the MMC here and see. Oh yeah, we don't even need to refine them. We already got some right here. Let's split this stack. Give myself 12 of them. Bring like 20 with, because we'll probably need more there. Actually, let's bring more than that. Let's bring 30. Sweet. Transfer that. And we got some of these right here as well. Very good. We have some, I'm just gonna bring a handful of these of refined Zavik crystals as well. Sweet. And we're gonna need some solid construction components. Aristotolite. Aristolite bar. All right, sweet. That should be all that we need from here. I'm just gonna top up my oxygen really quick inside here. Look at old Botman. MPB. It's gonna be dope to be able to use those things in the next update when that drops. It's gonna be exciting to check that out for sure. All right, boosting up on the oxygen. Almost there. I need friggin' water, dude. Holy crap. There we go. Don't forget to eat there, bud. And let's see, what time is it? 6 o'clock. We should be able to make it before the sun goes down. Let's head out. Back to the other base. Sector 4. Holy thickness fog, man. It's a mist event. What's really going on? Are we gonna get attacked by some unruly creatures? Oh man, deja vu, but a lot thicker of fog. This time we're back, and let's get that stuff crafted up. I'm excited to see what that Pennar is gonna do too. I wonder if that's gonna give us a little bit more damage. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know I think we looked at it initially, but there's so many stats to keep track of. You just can't do it. All right, let's drop all this stuff in here. Sweet, drop that. And what else are we gonna need? Some liquid construction components. Luckily, I have a bunch of those at least, because I wanted to make sure I had enough to build. Let's just grab like 5 of each. That'll work. 5, 7, same difference, right? And we'll bring the crystals as well. Drop those in. Oh, nope, I'm going the wrong way here. There we are. Sweet. What we got here? So we got that. We don't need these. We have those now. Take that off. Don't need the basic electronic repository either. We just really need the batteries. And the PENKURA 7. Oh, that's still in my inventory. All right, here. Drop those in there. Sweet. We need to start with the batteries. All right, let's make some batteries. We'll make 6 of them. Or 5 of them. What am I talking about? Start queue. And then craft up one of these thingies. What else does this need? No liquid. Oh, they're up here. What the heck? There we go. We should have everything as soon as that. Yep, there we are. Sweet. All right, we'll let these we'll let this craft up really quick, and then we'll check it out and head back over to Givinx. All right, the gun is getting crafted up now. Oh my God, who turned the lights off? Ooh, that looks so cool too. I love it. Well, this one's taking a minute. The PENKURA 7. Very cool. Sometimes you just gotta stop and take a look at the surroundings and appreciate the beauty of original assets. It's wonderful. Are you done yet? Jeez Louise, we got friggin' bugs and spiders and power to flip and kill and all that good stuff. All right, here we go. Sweet, 100% done. Should have everything. Let's make sure I grab that, my batteries, the weapon, 0 out of 25. What is the PENKURA gonna take for ammo? It's probably TRX. Let's take a look. Dude, it is creepy, man. Listen to the howls, the eerie whispers. All right, here, what am I doing? Here, put this on, put that on 4. Oh yeah, sweet, this thing is sweet. Reload, nice. We got the PENKURA 7. Any of them shadowy figures just try and come up and sneak upon me, I'll be like, boom. Oh yeah, this thing's got some bite. Oh yeah. Sweet. Oh, I dig it. Let's see, is there a comparison on damages that we can do? Let's see, inspect. 4 to 7, 2 thermal damage, okay. Dissipates after 2 seconds. Okay, so that's like the distance essentially. And then what do we have for the PENKURA 7? What is that? Where did it go? In my hand. Oh, add hand, it's right here. All right, drop that in there. Sweet, okay, inspect. We got 5 to 8 thermal 3 damage, sweet. And this is 1.3 seconds. So it doesn't have as far of distance and the weapon accuracy is a bit lower, but it packs a bit more punch, so good to have. Let's actually switch this, take that off, switch this to 3. Sweet, like that. And the molecular reconstruction tool, sweet. And there's that cat that we're gonna have to repair as well. Oh yeah. Nice. Item look. Yeah, there's the cat over at the support base over at Givinx that needs to be repaired as well, but we'll probably look at doing that next episode because we don't have time to be running around for all those chores right now. All right, sleep. Very good, 2 o'clock in the morning. So we're just gonna have to wait until it gets a little bit brighter. I could probably actually take off in the night and get over there by daybreak. Probably not a bad idea. Give myself a save really quick. Sweet, all right, let's venture out. So creepy. But we're just gonna yeah. See, which way do I need to go? North. All right, here goes nothing. Magnetic rail station. All right, we made it. Now to transport to the other side of this rock wall. Probably much further away than that. What did it say, like 200 kilometers or something like that? I don't know, but let's go. Nice. And it is daytime, very good. So it must, 11, 12. I wonder if it accounts for the time that it takes to get over here. And there's Alpha right there. Let's go. All right, we've returned back to Alpha, very good. And we'll head inside here. Let's see, we need the molecular reconstruction tool. I have the parts that we need now. Can we fix this? Seems to be broken. But with 3 basic electronic repository, 2 batteries, and 1 solid construction component, I should be able to fix it. Oh, come on, did I not bring solid construction component? Son of a monkey's uncle. There's some ore over here, though. There's some bars. I can make some. All right, sweet. We're not completely out of luck. Oh, that's the ore refinery. We need this. Oh, we already took those bars and took them out. Let's see, what is in here? Here we go. Take all. Sweet. Kind of shot myself in the foot taking that stuff, I guess, but, you know, I should have brought the construction components with from the other base. All right. Let's get some stuff cranked out. It's gonna be like, we actually don't have any power. All right, let the crafting begin. Nice, all right. Go out of here, take that out. Nice. Now, I should have everything that I need to repair this thing now. All right, interact. Fix the broken station. We did it. Pull the lever. Fire up the power station. Is it working? We got power. Let's go check. Oh, everything's moving. I see things moving. That's good. Can we open this? Nope. Can't go in there still. This is just gonna craft up some components. Hydrogel purificator. Okay, that's locked. So power should be up and running. Can we take a look at the mission journal? Power up the 3 bases. Find the director and his tier 5 access code. Well, I think this one would be considered powered up. Is there like an actual power room on this base? Let's take a look here. No, just a command center. Power 100%. That quest didn't update. I wonder, I mean, I said it was bugged, so I'm just gonna think that if anything doesn't click like it's supposed to right away, that I'm gonna say it's bugged, but... just dot my I's and cross my T's really quick. Well, it's about as powered as I can get it to be, so the only thing left to do... What is this? Hydrogel status. Okay, let's head back over to the planetary communications relay center power thingy, the power control center system delineator, and let's see if it's working. I have my doubts, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's the broken cat we gotta repair, and then this base should be ours. We can build stuff in here very soon. But we need to go past this spot, just up a little further this hill, and buy that big old golf ball in the sky. Look at all these things right here. Oh my god, they want to get there. They want to get destroyed. And I happily oblige. Boom. Ah, I missed. Oh, he's sneaking. He's dancing. Nice. All right, here we are, back at the PCS control. Planetary control, communication system control. All right, what does this say? Is it gonna be working now? Fingers crossed. Hey, it's working. All right, not enough power. Power up. Woo, we did it. Delegation of power. Oh, they're trying to get in here. Hey, no solicitation. How dare. You best get out of here. Oh my goodness. All right, what does this say? That's powered up. Okay, so we still need to find the tier 5 code. I think I have an idea of where we might be able to find that, but let's just take a look at our journal really quick and see what's up. The next step is those damn tier 5 access codes. According to Victor, the base director always keeps them on his persons, never leaves them behind. Might have to find his body to get the codes. Find the director and his tier 5 access codes. All right, well, that doesn't really give me much to go off of. So, might have to do a little bit of exploring to see if I can't find some leads on my off time. Maybe Givinx? I don't really know. Could try checking up all the way up there because there is a path that goes up to the actual thing and stuff like that. But I think that we have the power up and running. That is a good first step into the next or delegation of power quest. So what I think we're gonna do is, even though we're right back where we started at the beginning of this episode, we're gonna call it today right there. We can get that cat fixed next episode. That might be worth checking out at some point too. There might be some good materials over here that we can get access to some pollen crystals and stuff. We'll have to just see. We don't have a base over in this section anyways, so. And then I think we're kind of running up against what's available in development for the game right now. I know there's gonna be a big update coming out for the bots. And then the mines need to be worked on and stuff, but it is a solo project, so the development does take a little bit longer than usual, which is fine, but it might just be a little bit, if we do run into that barrier, it might just be a little while before we are able to jump back in, so. But that's fine, because there's plenty of other stuff to do in the meantime, so. Look at that sweet weapon. All right, with that being said, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Get at me on Discord if you want to get in touch. Make sure to check out the sweet merch. And have a good one. We'll catch you next time. And until then, stay sharp.